whoever came up with that, God bless you, because I was really struggling a lot, mentally, physically, everything. But the prayer meeting, the prayer sessions, and all the quotations, everything, it's just in line with what I was going through, and it's a big victory for me. Having that strength to be just set aside a day where you are just in the Lord's presence. I was really praying. I said, things, sometimes we pray and we just say things amiss. And then when it happens, it sort of hits you really hard to say, but this is what I was praying for. And it doesn't come in the way you want, but he truly answers. So I was just praying, saying I really need a closer walk with God. I was feeling like I was dying spiritually, but I'm thankful for those Tuesdays because, I can forgo everything. Even with the baby at home, sometimes you'll be crying or whatever, but I'll still pray. I'll still find time to pray, still find time to read the Bible, and able to take the kids from school and everything, and still be in His presence. And I'm just so grateful for that. So that's the first testimony. The second one is about Jaden. A few weeks ago, he was supposed to go under surgery for his hips, but his anatomy didn't allow it. I remember when the doctor, because what they do is the doctor who's performing the surgery, he'll call you while you're in the waiting room to tell you what he's done and what he's found and everything before he goes to recovery. So his doctor called his orthopedic and said, look, I've gone through the right side of his hips because both his hips are dislocated. And he said, I tried the right side, and unfortunately, Jaden's anatomy is not allowing me to do it because it looks like he didn't develop the cup where the bone goes to completely. And he says, but I don't think it will restrict him from walking for now. But as he grows, we'll see how his body is coping. I was a bit low, but then I told myself maybe there's something greater, maybe a greater testimony, so I shouldn't be sad. I'm grateful for his life. He's a very lively person. He's a big blessing to me, myself. Having said that, I went back to his regular physio and I said, look, this is what happened. And the doctor is saying it doesn't stop him from walking. And she said, well, if that's the case, let's work on that. So she organized that he trials out the walker to help him to walk. So on the day, she was so excited to see him going for the first time. So when he started walking, she couldn't believe it. She kept going. She kept saying to the guy who was with all the different types of walkers, she was trying to explain to him, do you know this baby is amazing? Because look at him, he couldn't even get it. Till now, I think he was just like, what's wrong with this lady? Because she was so excited. And that spoke to me like, this is the testimony we are talking about. You've been wanting. She's not even a Christian, but she was so excited. And she kept saying, I'm amazed by this little person. Like, I cannot believe with everything that presents in his body, he is actually able to move. She called a colleague of hers and she asked me, she was like, can I please share everything about this guy with my colleague because I'm still amazed by Jaden. And then she started telling her colleague, but I could tell that she was just going, yeah, but she wasn't really understanding because of what my physio knows about Jaden. And then I said, well, there you are, there's our miracle, there's our testimony, and I'm so grateful to God that besides everything, he's pushing through, he's so resilient, and it can only be God, nothing else, and nothing will, nothing will stop him, and nothing will stop God. And we went for his review after surgery, and the doctor kept saying, I kept asking him, the physio wants to know, should we get the walker or not? Because, it's so expensive, so we don't want to waste the funds allocated to him. And then I kept asking him, but he was ignoring me. So I just went, whatever, he's walking. He hasn't seen him walking, so maybe he doesn't believe me. And I wanted to show him a video, but then I thought, he's not even interested, so I'll just leave him like that. So he just went, okay, yeah, just get the walker for now, but I mean, as it grows up, I'm like, but if he's walking, then why are you not believing that he can just do it anyway? So in my mind, I'm telling myself, this is it. If he starts walking, he's going to walk. It doesn't matter how old he's going to grow or what's going to happen in the future. For now, I'm happy that he's able to walk. He's really excited about it. So I'm just thankful to God for everything. And I thank you all for your love and support. I really, really appreciate it. You have no idea. I really appreciate it. The little messages asking how we're doing, they go a long way for me. So yeah, I'll just sing just the chorus. Thanks, thanks, I give you thanks for all you have done. I am so blessed, my soul is at rest. Oh Lord, I give you
God bless you. Let's keep the Lord praying. Tinaye mwari wezvishamiso, tinaye mwari wezvishamiso, tinaye mwari wemiranda, tinaye mwari wezvishamiso. We have a miracle working God. We have a miracle working God. old story, how a Savior came from glory, how he gave his life on Calvary to save a wretch like me. I heard about his groaning of his precious blood, thou told me, when I repented of my sins and won the victory. relate to the lyrics of the song, and I felt good that I had the song on the list. He's still working on me. We are all work in progress. We may feel low, we may feel sometimes we're not growing, and so on, but we are still a work in progress, and God is still working on us. He's still working on me to make me what I ought to be.